guys, and welcome back to another episode of GAL-O-WEEN. And if you're new here, GAL-O-WEEN is where I create makeup looks and tutorials twice a week until October 27th for the Halloween season. Today, I wanted to kick off All Hallows Eve with something a little bit more traditional with what else but a jack-o'-lantern, of course, but not just any jack-o'-lantern. Today, we will be creating a Jackie-o'-lantern. Did you see what I did there? So let's jump into that tutorial, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave. Alright y'all, so to begin, I'm going to be moisturizing my very dry skin. I don't know why it's so dry for some reason. And then I'm going to begin gluing down my eyebrows. Now you guys have seen this a million times, but for the new people, basically in between each layer of glue stick, you're gonna make sure that's completely dry and then set it with some translucent powder until those are flat to your face. Also remember to dust away the excess. Now we're going to color correct the brows. So I'm taking this matte red liquid lipstick and I'm applying that all over the areas where the eyebrows are super dark. Basically, this is going to cancel out any of the darkness. Make sure that's completely dry and then set that with some translucent powder. Now I'm just going to add my favorite concealer. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. And then I'm also going to set that with some translucent powder so that it does not mix with the body paint. And now that we look like an alien, I'm gonna take my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean, and I'm going to proceed to line my eyelids and fill those in. You don't have to start with this step. This is just what I did because I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do for the makeup. So I just did this until I came up with a concept. Now I'm taking some orange water activated body paint and stippling this all over my face. And what I did here is I added 2 layers because although it does not translate on camera, the paint was quite thin and you could still see a little bit of my skin showing through. So I made sure that that was completely dry and then added 1 more layer. Now we're going to begin with the lines of the pumpkin. I did these quite thin and light with black water activated body paint so that if I messed up I could just kind of wipe those away and start over, which I did have to do multiple times, but we finally came up with a winner. So basically what you want to do is you're going to give the lines a slight curve because a pumpkin is, you know, it is a sphere and your face is a sphere, so we have to make it 3-dimensional and lifelike as possible. I then added a line straight down my face that is not curved. Then I go back and just bolden up those lines once I was happy with where the placement was. Now I'm going to begin creating the shape of our eye area. I wanted to go for something more clown and jester-like and to be a little bit more whimsical. So I just kind of started playing around with shapes until I came up with something that I was happy with. Now I'm going to begin drawing on the mouth. I did do this with the same black water activated paint as everything else. Do be patient with yourself here because it can be quite frustrating, especially if you mess up, but it's all good. It is water activated body paint and it can come off. And now I'm going to start with the bottom. I did speed this up, by the way, because otherwise this would be a very long video and nobody wants to watch somebody paint on a mouth for 6 hours. And now I'm going to proceed to fill those in. Also be very patient with yourself with this step because it takes forever, especially if you don't have a steady hand like myself. Now I'm just going to add some black lipstick to the lips so that it camouflages in with the rest of the mouth and it just looks like one big mouthpiece, or a mouth within a mouth. Now I'm gonna start shading in the eye part with the same black water activated body paint. I also continued to play around with the shapes and altered it a little bit until we got to the final look. I'm also adding that cute little curve around the eyebrow area, or what would be the eyebrow area, except, you know, pumpkins don't have eyebrows. Well, they could, I guess. Now I'm taking some white cream paint and I am placing this on the high points of where the light would be hitting the pumpkin, because we're gonna start shading to make it more three-dimensional. Now I'm taking my finger because the body heat is going to make it a little warm. So when you tap that into your skin, it works a little bit better than if you were to use a dampened beauty blender, because the beauty blender is gonna take up some of the paint. Now I am working on the nose. I wanted this to be as equally whimsical as the rest of the makeup and to match with the mouth. So I did, you know, mimic that. Now I'm taking a dark matte brown eyeshadow and I am shading the lines that we first put down just to add some 3D elements to the makeup. And now I'm taking a black matte eyeshadow and I'm just going to start shading around the mouth area as well as the nose and even the eyes to make those kind of pop out a little bit more. And the good thing about this is you don't have to be completely perfect. It does help though if you occasionally step away from the mirror and just kind of see and turn to different angles to see where the light hits and where the dark shadows meet, and that's where you want to place your shades, or dark shades I should say. I'm going in with a tinier blending brush and just getting a little bit more precise with that black matte eyeshadow, just to create a little bit more dimension than I had. Now I'm going in with kind of this burnt orange shade, and basically I'm just kind of turning in different angles and adding a little bit of more shadow elements to the face to create a little bit more 3D. Now I'm gonna take that black water activated body paint and I'm gonna paint my neck and shoulders area so that it kind of blends in with my black t-shirt that I'm gonna put on. Also remember to paint your ears. I hate this part. And now I'm gonna line my waterline with some black eyeliner just so I look really dark. And then I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild liquid eyeshadow and just put that on my lids just to add a little glam. And then putting on some mascara because we are a jack-o'-lantern. And of course, as always, I have to add some lashes. And that's all, folks. You are a festive fall pumpkin decoration. Now all you need is a friend to dress like David Pumpkins and you are golden. Thank you guys so much for watching and also liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more, then make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out, as well as that notification bell to know when a video goes live. Love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video.